Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò Yorùbá land. Ìbà Gani Adams. Thank you very much for organizing this event every year. Ladies and gentlemen, on this side of the hall, I greet you. I've listened to some of the speakers. They've addressed some of these issues in a way that everybody will not be left in doubt that Nigerians actually know what they want, just that they don't have the opportunity to get at it. You see, Nigeria is a contraption put together by foreigners. What we are lacking, of course we knew that it wasn't good the way they helped us together. Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba. Yes, we can be friends. But there are dividing factors. Ìwà wa ó yàtọ̀ síra wọn, bó tiẹ̀ ṣe díẹ̀díẹ̀. Bá a ṣe ń jẹun ó yàtọ̀ síra wọn, bá a ṣe ń wọṣọ ó yàtọ̀ síra wọn, bá a ṣe ń ṣe nǹkan, bá a ṣe ń jọ. Our worldviews are different. The way we want to develop ourselves are different. The way we want to govern ourselves are different. The history of traditional government in Africa differs from one ethnic group to the other. Before the amalgamation, nobody negotiated and wanted to befriend with another. But for administrative convenience of our colonial masters, who are still running underground system, as Fela called it, wanted us to be forced together so that they will be able to exploit us better. We are talking about restructuring. Why do we need it? Because we develop at different paces. We educated ourselves differently. When the late Chief Obafemi Awolowo introduced free education in this part of the country, some other parts were making jest of him that he couldn't succeed. Obafemi knew where to source the money from. Some other people didn't develop the economic potentials of their area. Obafemi developed cocoa. Beyond cocoa, he developed coffee. He developed cola nuts. We are not mentioning cocoa. He educated people traditionally and academically. The traditional Yoruba culture understands the economics of those times. And that is why you didn't have any traditional Yoruba family that didn't have two houses. One in their villages or towns, or then another one in their farmland or in their places of work. They were rich. Poverty was not this, widespread. So when people talk about restructuring, I will ask, what were we doing when they destroyed the structure that developed us to the level that we were when we were establishing University of Ibadan, establishing the first television station, in Africa, not only Nigeria? Why did we destroy that structure? Now, why is it that we polluted our political system that now make it a marketplace of electoral allocations? If you don't have money, you can't get anywhere. I was discussing with somebody else the other time that look, we have activists. Why is it that activists don't succeed when they contest election? And those that succeeded in winning election get sucked into the political agenda of the capitalists. Why is it that they don't blow back, they don't look back and empower those they left behind, even those who rode on the back of collective struggle to position of prominence? They sucked them in. They wanted to do the way what they preached, but the system didn't accommodate them. And because the system is now larger, the way we look at things differ. They don't want anybody to oppose the central position of the political hegemonists. So everybody now get quiet because they want to remain in power at all costs. Even those of them who used to be our comrades, I saw them in the National Assembly. What did they do there when you know fit speak for us? So restructuring, we up our games economically, academically too, and financially. Money will come to our pockets if they restructure us. So everybody will now become creative on things that they will do that will bring money to their pockets, with which they will fulfill their socio-economic, responsibilities, and reduce criminalities and crimes in our society. Our laws will also be restructured so that corruption will be eliminated to the barest minimum or reduced to the barest minimum. Violation of human rights that is being done with reckless abandon will also reduce because we know ourselves. We know our project, we know our, what do you call it now, ancestors. And just mark it. If somebody comes from a family of thieves, you will believe that stealing is a good profession. A new crop of fraudulent elements are now coming up. Their family, of course they are already raising family. The generation of Yahoo boys and girls, the Yahoo plus is now coming in, engaging in ritual murders and getting away with it. Now, when the children of such people develop, they will not be able to identify what their progenitors did to make enormous wealth that they display. They have so many cars, they have so many houses, they have so much influence. But they are not proud to tell their children that they stole or they defrauded certain people to get that money. Restructuring may come along that line to normalize the effects of fraudulent practices in our society. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. That was a powerful one. Alright, that was a powerful one. I think we just have about 2-3 speakers to go. Coming from the right, I will call on Prophet Ololade David. Sir, I would like you to speak to the question how restructuring and regionalism will guarantee us religious security. Thank you, sir. 5 minutes, sir. 5 minutes.
Thank you very much, sir. Standing on the existing protocol, I recall that this time last year, right in this auditorium. You were both anthropologically and archaeologically lamenting that those of you who fought for democracy never benefited.
Ariwo yìí kí pọ̀ ju.
Sir, I prefer to stand for
No,
the
ẹni kan dúró. Ìbú ọ̀dọ́ pàtì ẹ̀.
So, sir, you were, sorry for the word lamenting, last year, you were lamenting that those of you who fought for democracy never benefited. And the question I raised them was that you never, what I said was that what effort did you put in place to make sure that the elephant of democracy you killed did not fall in the hands of the thieves that has ravaged it now? So pathetic, Dr. Joe.